What up, YouTube? I'm back at you with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about something that's kind of controversial in the Cowboys world. It's Dak Prescott's upcoming contract. And probably, if you've heard me talk about it, I am going to lay out how I feel about it and actually the way it actually comes across to some people. I was watching Good Morning Football, and and they broached the subject because it is reported maybe that Dak may get $30 million a year, and I've heard people say he doesn't deserve it, and I've always wanted to know why he doesn't deserve it. Yes, see, in 3 years he's on average of 11 wins a year. He has won a playoff game. He's 1-2. Okay, it's under 500. He's pretty much righted the ship of a up and down franchise over the past, let's just say, decade, from the Tony Romo era, where we're like this. I mean, I think right now we are probably the best that we have been in a long time. And I know most people will say, well, it's because of Zeke. As of right now, Zeke is probably the best player on the team. I don't think that is going to last too much longer. It is just a natural progression of, I think Dak has got better each year. And I damn hear, well, if you give him $30 million, you can't pay anybody else, which is wrong. That is just lazy journalism, because as of right now, the Cowboys will be $95 million under the cap next year. So they'll be able to sign Amari, Zeke, whoever they want. The only thing it will be is you won't keep guys like Tyrone Crawford, Sean Lee, Lyle Collins, those ancillary pieces. But if you draft well, which they are drafting, and if you look at the draft, they're already drafting to be prepared for those losses. Will they be better? Will they be worse? Time will tell. But I look at it like this. A lot of people are saying, well, Dak's a bus driver because he's not putting up gaudy fantasy numbers. But let me say this. There hasn't been a quarterback who has put up 5,000 yards or 50 touchdowns in a season that has won a Super Bowl. So what? So actually, what does that get you other than the fantasy championship? I mean, he is pretty accurate with the ball. 67.7% last year. And a lot of people want to say, well, he missed throws. Every quarterback misses throws. I damn don't give a damn who you talk about. Every quarterback's gonna miss throws. And it is some throws I damn wish he make, but he makes more than that. He got sacked a lot, which was a lot to do with the O-line and the different schemes. But he got sacked less once Mark Colombo took over, but he damn still held the ball longer than what I would have liked. But in the playoffs, it seemed like he actually got over that. He was only sacked maybe twice in the playoffs against good pass rushing teams. So I am looking for him. And if the O-line plays better, I don't really think that'll be too much of a problem going forward. But I think Dak personally is in a space of, especially among the media, nothing he's going to do is going to make you happy. If he throws for 5,000 yards this season and 40-some touchdowns, you would say, well, they don't have Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, or Michael Gallup. That is what he's supposed to do. He damn has Zeke. But if he puts up what he's been doing, oh, damn, he's a bus driver. It's just dink and dunk. So to me, it really doesn't matter what he does. It's just going to be an issue of, for some reason, they have chose him not to like. I mean, honestly, it was the same way with Tony Romo. No matter what he did, it just wasn't going to be good enough. Because if Dak wins a Super Bowl, we all hope for a Super Bowl. It's going to be because the defense is good. It's going to be because of Zeke. It's going to be because of Amari Cooper. I mean, people talk about Dak like the Cowboys go 13-3. I mean, damn 3 and damn 13. If the Cowboys was going 3-13, I could damn see we damn need a new quarterback. But that certainly isn't the case. When your worst season is 9-7, I think you've done pretty okay. When the damn worst thing they can say about you is 2 bad halves out of a 3-game stretch, which now is clearly defined as his whole career. Because I can't really think of a bad game he's had last year, even the games we lost. The Colts would be probably the worst game. That's only because we got shut out. And that is because we was going for it instead of trying to kick field goals. We didn't have to be shut out if they played conservative and damn kick field goals. We damn would have scored. But all in all, that was just one of them games where I don't even think they cared about winning. I damn felt it going into it. I'm like, I don't think they cared. We damn didn't tackle good or anything. It was just one of those days. But everybody says, well, what actually did he do without Zeke? He's won the last 4 games without Zeke, and the last game he put up 400. It don't matter if you say the Giants, whatever, but it was without Zeke. People say he don't put up big yards. He damn put up almost 500 yards versus the Eagles, and it was, well, he damn threw 2 interceptions. Well, that actually doesn't matter. Every QB has a multi-interception game. It is like, y'all don't want to give credit. And it's like, okay, he ain't a top 10 quarterback. Okay. Are any of those top 10 quarterbacks available? Is Tom Brady available? Nope. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck, Patrick Mahomes, Phillip Rivers. None of those guys are coming to Dallas ever. So, and even going back in the draft is a crapshoot. I damn think, say, Lawrence from Clemson might be the best prospect in the next couple of years, but who isn't to say he's a bust? And even to get him, we're going to have to go at least 2-14 in the 2020 season. Who the hell wants to go 2-14? I don't. And it ain't even a guarantee he's going to be good. Shit, Dallas hasn't drafted a quarterback in the first round since 1989, which is 30 years. Think about that. We damn lucked up into Tony Romo and then pretty much lucked into Dak Prescott. What actually makes you believe we are even capable of picking a first-round quarterback? They actually was interested in Carson Wentz, but they already knew Carson Wentz was never going to make it past 1 or 2. So that was already out the realm of possibility. And they wasn't going to move up. So I just don't, personally, I don't understand the Dak hate, and damn, he deserves the money. He's getting paid $861,000. And there's guys who've never won a playoff game making $27 to $30 million. But y'all don't want to give Dak that. You actually got guys who throw for a bunch of yards and it's 6-10 each year. Dak's winning, he is averaging 11 wins. Do you want to win, or else you want a quarterback who then puts up great stats? Romo put up great stats, but we was going 8-8. And I'm not a fan of going 8-8. I'd rather win 10 or 11 games. Get in the playoffs and then sees what happens. Am I calling Dak the best quarterback in the league? No. Will he get there? I don't know. And if he don't, I'm still going to be good enough as a team to be in the hunt every year. That is all that matters. I mean, you can listen to talking heads. Yeah, you need a quarterback who can push the ball down the field. Don't no quarterback who push the ball down the field all the time. Most that the average pass of an NFL quarterback is between 5 and 7 yards. Then you get your over-the-top plays. I mean, so to me, I don't know how much they're gonna give Dak. If they give him 30 mil, I'm not gonna be mad. To me, he's earned it. And if they want to play it out and say show us this season, I'm all right with that too. But what if he goes and wins an MVP in the Super Bowl? Then you're gonna have to pay him more than Russell Wilson. Why? Because the only thing right now you actually can't pay him as much as Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. He hasn't won a Super Bowl. He goes and wins the Super Bowl. Now, then he can rightfully say, "Give me $40 million a year." So, and even at $30 million in about 3 or 4 years, that is going to be cheap anyway because the cap is going up. Everybody wants to act like the cap is just going to stay this. It is rising up $10 and $11 million each year, and then the way QBs are getting paid in about in about 2 to 3 seasons, he is going to be like the 13th or 14th highest paid QB in the league anyway. He damn counts 0.5% of our salary cap, and y'all whine about him getting a pay raise. I don't understand it. But I think, I mean, is he, like I said earlier in this, Zeke is better than him now. By this time next year, I don't see that as being the case. And I love Zeke. He's my favorite player on the team. But we all gonna wait and see what damn happens, and hopefully y'all like this video, like, subscribe, do everything, and I'll holler at you again.